Last year, at the end of last year, you guys were on the same page?
Yeah, we have our whole team.
Some guys were hurt.
Yeah, we have our whole team in the playoffs.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
Last year, at the end of last year, you guys were on the same page?
Yeah, we have our whole team.
Some guys were hurt.
Yeah, we have our whole team in the playoffs.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Back. It's Next Kingdom. I'm with Rage. Yeah. Tough loss tonight. You gotta love the fight, but just couldn't
Still
get
another
that at
L.
the end. Still another L. They usually say no moral losses. So, the loss is a loss. Close game, but Cam, 40-40-40, triple 40s. Gotta love it. Claxton double-double again, back-to-back double-doubles. But we'll talk
Ben
about
Simmons with his signature triple single. You love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
2 points was what I wanted to see from Ben Simmons tonight. I'm pretty proud. Good shit.
For sure.
Proud of let's go. That's the centerpiece to what we're building around here. Ben Simmons scoring 2 points. What? You got to imagine getting subbed out for Drew Smith. You should be ashamed, and just your contract should be terminated without you gaining any more money. It's whatever. That contract should be just done.
Ben Simmons missed debut, yo. That's crazy. Let me shout out the chat. Michael Knox was good. Ray034 was good. Frosty03, hey, what's up? Warren Entertainment. Joseph Saunders. Frosty3. Rod Payne. Yeah, Payne. Hit the like button for our Payne, because this is Payne. 2113 NT. Hold My Latte. D Monster. Greg Jean was good. NBA Works. Play for Keeps 20. What's up? What else is in here? Coach KG was good. Lenny Beeson, what up? Cam is the man, yep. Your mom's favorite. Sup, Nest family wanted wins, but we fought hard. Yeah. It's a tough L, losing streak. Cam was amazing as usual. But Nets just couldn't. The last, like I said, the last couple of games, you just gotta love the fight. We're really undermanned right now. Spencer and DFS, we saw them on the bench and they got introduced today. But I think Coach Vaughn, they said in the presser that Coach Vaughn was not trying to have them play. I think they literally just got off the plane, so he wasn't trying to do that to them. Just throw them in the fire. So my notes. So we started off really, really good. Again, Cam was on fire. He started off really hot. Cam was 11 first. We had 2 threes in the beginning. Hit first 2 threes he hit. Joe Harris added 1, 11-6 to start out the game. And what I noticed about Cam every game too, it's like I haven't realized this. He gets a lot of lift off his jump shot. Like he got strong legs, bro. Because first of all, he just knows when to attack the driving lanes, and then he just really jumps high on his jump shot. So he gets a lot of and ones. But yeah, that first quarter we started off hot, man, and then we led the Suns 25-24. I think Cam Thomas had 8. Shaky first finish of the half though. The Suns went on a quick run in the end of the second quarter, and then we ended the half trailing 57-51. DeAndre Ayton had 17 points. Booker had 11. Cam had 22, I think, at the half. On pace for a third straight 40-point effort, and he did that 40-point effort. When Cam has 20 at half, it's usually he's gonna have 40. That's what he's gonna have 40. I feel like today we got killed we made a lot of dumb mistakes, turnovers, and we got killed on the rebounds. DeAndre Ayton was just, he's a good center, y'all. I know people are gonna say Clax got, destroyed tonight, but DeAndre Ayton is a good center. It's not like he's going up against a Mason Plumlee or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is DeAndre Ayton, but he was just incredible tonight. DeAndre Ayton was just destroying us in the paint. Third quarter, 87-81. Again, it was a back and forth game, which is surprising. Fully loaded Suns team, and we are literally going back and forth with them. I think there was a lot of lead changes. There was a ton of lead changes, a ton of ties. I think I wrote it down. There was 12 lead changes and 12 ties. Largest lead was Phoenix 13 and 5. 16 turnovers. Do we have 16 turnovers tonight? Way too many turnovers tonight, bro. Way, way, way too many turnovers. Yeah. Get a big man. Yeah, we need a big man. Because Dayron, I think DeAndre Ayton just made Dayron disappear. Dayron was just fumbling the ball too many times. He was missing dunks, missing passes. So he was just useless.
He was
So it
just doing
basi-
nothing right. He was doing
Yeah.
nothing right.
Exactly. He was just useless. So it was just like Claxton was on the island by himself against DeAndre Ayton.
And not only that, Claxton is also switching everything. So it's not even like you can put this on Claxton. He was our second best player again tonight. And even though, yes, DeAndre Ayton does have his way against Claxton, don't get me wrong, Claxton still gets switched onto the perimeter too much to even fault Claxton at all. And DeAndre Ayton's a good ass center. He got picked number 1 for a reason.
Yeah.
But I can't say that because Ben Simmons got picked number 1. So
that fourth quarter, oh my God, I think it was when was that fourth quarter when he was making all those turnovers? Was that fourth quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Early.
I think it was it was a fourth quarter. We started the fourth quarter, and Ben Simmons tonight, man, bro, like what?
He doesn't even want to be out there. He's just collecting his money and that's it. That's all he's doing right now.
Like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, what else do we have to do?
Trade him.
What
We
else
have to
do we have
trade
to
him.
do?
We have to trade him tonight, of course. Do it in the next 5 minutes.
Tonight. I mean, at midnight, we only have 2 more days until it, right? 2 more days.
2 more days. We got a whole.
Yeah.
We got.
Actually, at midnight, it's 24 hours at midnight, right?
Yeah, at midnight it's 24 hours.
Midnight is 24 hours.
Or actually, we gotta. Yeah. I think it's actually less than that because remember it ends at like 3 or something on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Kessler Edwards in the chat. It's been real, yeah, man. Kessler Edwards got traded to the Kings, man. So peace and love to Kessler, man. Hopefully you do good out there. We wish you the best, brother.
Imagine he would have vetoed the trade.
Yeah. The funniest part when I saw that alert of Kessler getting traded, I was like, wait. It was like Woj was like, Andy Kessler has accepted. He said he approved the trade. I was dying because I'm like, he really put that in Kessler's contract, a no trade clause.
This is why Sean Marks is the GOAT GM and why we're going to win a championship this year.
Yo, it's like, I can't even.
What? A second round pick who barely saw the NBA and barely saw the court. Let's give him the veto deal because he deserves it.
You give this man a no trade clause. What if he was just being petty and Kessler was like, no, I don't accept this? What if he just said that? Shout out to Brooklyn Nets 11. He said, Sean, you got to cook up some trades now. Yep, hopefully. Where was I? Oh, the fourth quarter. Yeah, Ben Simmons was making so many turnovers, man, and he just didn't have it tonight. I mean, there were moments in the beginning where it looked kind of good. He was getting some assists. He was playing great defense on Booker. Then he got that and one on Booker. And then, like, after that, after halftime, it was like he just went downhill. Turnover after turnover. Got benched. You know what I'm saying? How do you get benched for Drew Smith out of all people? Benched for a smaller guard, a 6'1" guard. What is this, Drew Smith? Like 6'2"? Like, how? Yeah, y'all. So, fourth quarter was, again, you would think there were moments in this fourth quarter. It was a spirited effort tonight. Spirited effort. But the moments in the fourth quarter, we just looked unplugged. We were gassed. There was moments where DeAndre Ayton was just killing us on the boards, and we couldn't get a rebound. And I thought it was over. I think middle of in that fourth quarter, I thought it was over. Then we make that 10-0 run, 98-95 with 5 minutes left. Then we go down 112-106. That's when I thought it was over. It was like 2 minutes left. I think we were down, or 1 minute left. It was 112-107, something like that. We go on a little 14-3 run. Cam And the thing is, Chris Paul kind of had Cam on lock. Like he kind of figured out Cam's moves and Cam's like timing, and he was kind of stripping Cam sometimes. What am I wrong? Was he stripping Cam?
He was, and the thing,
Mm.
Chris Paul was the perfect matchup for him. Every time,
Yeah.
like other people, honestly, Mikal Bridges was a good matchup as well. But I mean,
Yeah.
Chris Paul had his number, right? Cam Thomas really didn't score in the fourth quarter. Obviously, all of his points in the fourth quarter were really off of free throws. I think he had one field goal in the fourth quarter. But I mean, in Chris Paul is he's just a defender like that. I mean, you can't even be mad. But yeah, Chris Paul had his way with Cam tonight. And the thing was, anytime like Cam would go and bump him, Chris Paul wouldn't. He wasn't moving at all. Like he wouldn't even move back a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He kind of he locked up Cam in that middle of the half of the fourth quarter. He kind of locked up Cam. But again, the whole team was gassed, and again, I don't blame Cam for being gassed. Like,
And we're on the second half of a back-to-back too. And the
Yeah.
thing was, a lot of it in like a lot of his turnovers, I realized with Cam, is what he'll do is he'll try to squeeze in between a pinch,
Mhm.
and that's where he easily gets stripped because there's three guys in there, because they're trying to pinch.
Yeah. So just when I thought it was over in that fourth quarter, because we just looked like we didn't have it, and like the Suns were the better team, and we were gonna fold. Cam hits a bunch of tough shots and goes to the foul line. What was he from the foul line tonight?
He was 18 of 20.
Oh, 18 or 20?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was great from the foul line tonight. I mean, there's one he missed on purpose. We'll talk about that. So he went on that 14-3 one, and then it was 114, 112 with a minute. 58 seconds, or I think it was 10 seconds left. Cam misses the foul shot on purpose. I think DeAndre Ayton got the rebound, and made the foul shots. Was it?
Yeah, and then it was over. Yeah,
Then it was over. Yeah, then the game was over. So
yeah.
Just like I said, the Nets just didn't have it at the end. Cam was he's a bucket. He's a bucket. These scoring performances are great, and I love them, and they're so fun to watch. But it's like
Keep losing.
It's losing. I don't like to lose.
But I gotta say, like, the reason why like shit like this doesn't like piss me off, even though Chris Paul locking him up was annoying me. But I mean, you have nobody, right? You have Ben Simmons scoring 2 points, MVP, by the way. Pay him his money. You have, Claxton's your second best player, and he was your second best scoring option besides TJ Warren off the bench, which was I did appreciate TJ Warren. I'm glad he's back. But other than that, you didn't have anybody. Joe Harris didn't really do anything like usual. He just hits his spot up shot sometimes. Royce O'Neal with his consistent inconsistency, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line, 1 for 6 from field goal in general. Played 29 minutes.
How many points did Royce have?
He had 3.
3 points? Get him out. Trade him.
Oh, I Ben said you should punt his ass
trade him?
out of Brooklyn. Yes, I should. It doesn't even matter because he's so inconsistent that I'm like, yo, I don't care if you have some performances where you're going off. Yo, if you're being left open by the other team, you shouldn't be on the court, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Chubbs. Simple phrase for Cam's performance. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yeah, that's a fact, Chubbs.
Ain't shit funny, man.
His price is going up, man. Cam's price is going up.
He ain't going anywhere though.
He ain't go. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens because we're looking like we opened up the roster spot with Kessler today. We've gotten that news about KD. Things might be looking a little shaky with KD. I mean, I think we all expected him to be angry. He's probably in that room with Josiah and Sean Marks arguing in his client, his agent, Rich Kleiman.
He wants to be traded. Simply,
Yeah.
he wants to be. There's no way around it. He wants to be traded, but he's here on contract for another 3 years, and he's a superstar. The Nets aren't really going to give him any favors until, well, unless they have the best trade package they think they can possibly get, then KD isn't going anywhere. Especially not right now because, I mean, you're probably going to get more value in the offseason anyways.
Yeah, let me read these super chats. I'm gonna read y'all the Woj tweet tonight, and then y'all tell me what y'all think of it. Because when I first saw it, I thought a whole different. Well, Rage knows how I thought, but when I first saw it, I took something different from it.
But I even texted you. I'm like, yo, this doesn't. I don't have any good takeaways from this. Yo, it at the end of the day, if you knew KD wasn't going anywhere and he was completely locked in, like he said he was in the offseason, there wouldn't have been a need of that tweet anyways. Or or maybe you either don't tweet it out at all, or things are at a good pace and KD is just happy and he's going to stay. But we all know that's not the case. And everything you're hearing in these tweets are Suns. It's inevitable at this point.
Yeah. Shout out to Callaway. 3 40-point games. Start CT. Trade Ben. Get me OG or Fred. Shout out to Callaway. Yeah. Well, it was the first time we saw the Ben and Cam start. And like I said,
it was great.
One thrived, one did not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like as a duo, that shit was fire.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love it. Cam Thomas and Ben Simmons combined for 45 points tonight.
They did combine for 45. That's crazy.
AJ, you here, bro?
My fault. I'm trying to look for that Wall Street and that I'm trying to read about.
Dude, there was like 4 of them, bro.
He always does this. Like, what would you like quote tweets himself? Like he'd be like, he'll tweet and then he'll quote tweet himself
3 times.
Yeah. My fault, y'all. Hold on.
Yo, but on another note, can we get Royce O'Neal and Joe Harris off the team today?
Why today?
Because they suck. What do you mean?
Why do they suck? Why do you say that?
Because Joe Harris is a defensive cone. Royce O'Neal is inconsistent. Yeah, that's it, really.
But that's Joey Buckets.
Yeah, the $18.5 million player who can't create his own shot and can't play defense.
Oh, shit.
He's valuable. Let's go. I love having $18.5 million per year on my team, and he can't even create his own shot.
Rate his defense on a scale of 1 to 10.
Negative 100, dude. He's terrible. Unbelievable, dude. Put me out there. I promise I can be a cone too. I promise I can.
All right, I got the clip.
And whether this truly Irving trade about what this roster is going to look like, how they can reshape this team around Kevin Durant, and whether this truly can be a championship contender. And I think there's a lot of hard conversations going on with the Nets, with Kevin Durant. The Nets have been active in trade talks all over the league, trying to see how they can continue to improve this roster. They have two second rounds and another first round pick from Dallas in the Irving trade to work with in talks. A lot of wing players certainly that might be of interest around the league. But I think, as teams canvass Brooklyn, and I think there's been no shortage of calls to the Nets about whether they would have interest in engaging on Kevin Durant, that they've been told so far, we have no intention of trading Durant. I think Durant has been told that by the organization, but listen, they went through this together last summer when Kevin Durant had questions, issues, concerns about the Nets' ability to put together a championship contender and his desire to still be there. I think those conversations are ongoing now. Again, this is an organization that wants to keep building around Kevin Durant, wants to win with him, has him under contract for multiple years, and at this point wants to try to find some deals in the marketplace that make this team better.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so that was the first clip of Woj today, and then there was another clip where he was talking about Phoenix Suns being very, 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 very interested in Kevin Durant, but the Nets are basically saying, nah.
I honestly think the Suns don't even want him. They just don't want him. We haven't heard 8 tweets about it in the past 30 minutes.
Yo, can I just say something? Like, hi everyone. Sorry for coming up late. Just wanted to say, yesterday's price is not today's price. That's all.
My man, quote. That's a great quote right now. Yo, Chubbs really hit the mic drop on us. I can't with Chubbs, bro. He really just came up and said that and dipped. I hate you, Chubbs.
Yo, I guess Cam really does deserve stands, bro. 3 games need stands. But yo, bro, 40, 44, 47, 43. 43 against the Suns is impressive. When you got Mikal Bridges,
Max,
a bunch of guys switching up on him. Clippers is even more impressive when you have 47. He had 47 off of less free throws, more shot attempts than the last two games, the other two games, but who cares? He still had 47 points, and you had Kawhi switching on him, you had Paul George switching on him, you had Terrence Mann switching on him, you had Kennard switching on him, all solid defenders, and some are way better than average. Kawhi Leonard. I mean, Kawhi Leonard was the primary defender on that guy. Yeah, we were setting a lot of screens and forcing him to switch, but I mean, still, 47 off of that is impressive in 3 games in a row. It's not like he just did this once, and then we're back to regular Cam Thomas of you just something you never know, because sometimes we'll get the scoring performance, and then sometimes we won't even play him. See, this is just what happens when you actually give him minutes.
See, it's crazy because it seems like he just took like a big ass leap in practice. Like, it's kind of crazy because last time when he was really getting like playtime last year, he was never like this, and now he's just putting up like 40 balls, bro, 3 in a row.
But the thing was, Julian, we were in a spot last year where we couldn't really play him a lot of minutes last year, and that's another reason why we weren't able to fully see his full skill set. But I mean that Knicks game last year is still something that will forever live in my head. That was unbelievable, but that was the beginning of something that we really could see with Cam Thomas. And then with these last 3 games, obviously you saw it. And when we played the Pacers, when we didn't have anybody and we were down all of our rotation guys, and we were playing the young guys and Patty Mills and Markieff Morris, Cam Thomas was the leading scorer, and it wasn't close. He had like 35 in that game. It just shows what happens when you give him a long period of minutes. I'm just wondering how this all works with KD just as long as he comes back, for sure. And I want to see how he works out with the other point guards. Let
me ask y'all this: how long do you think Cam can keep doing this?
40 points, probably not that long, but I can see him averaging over 20 given the minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really need to average. He doesn't need to keep putting up 40 balls, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, I kind of want to see what he'll do these next 2 games, but right now he's looking like somebody who could average like 24 or 5, depending on the minutes, though. It depends on what you give him, but that's kind of what he's looking like right now, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Cypher. He said Cam Thomas is averaging 34.8 points the last 5 games. Yeah, so going forward,
this dude is 21 and he doesn't turn 22
he's special,
until it doesn't even show his birthday.
And he was mentored by greatness, man. These past ever since he was drafted, Kyrie and KD have just been mentoring this guy, and he's special, man. He's a star in becoming, bro. He's gonna be a star eventually. Like, he's 21, he's got so much time. There's little things he can improve, which I think right now he should. Well, the things I think Cam should be improving is he needs to be able to read a pick and roll a little bit better and make his reads better. Like, when he's in that pick and roll, he's gonna know when to, like, KD and Kyrie have a good, like, I guess because they played so long, they just have like a sense. They know right where the guy is when he's gonna roll, and it'll be a nice ass pass, nice ass bounce pass right to the guy, rolling guy, or to the guy in the corner. He just gotta work on those reads, I think, and that just comes with time. His playmaking. If he can playmake at least 4 or 5 assists, 6 assists, it's gonna take him to another level.
Overall playmaking, like, is where he'll get that as he gets older. So
if he unlocks that full playmaking aspect, he could really be a superstar. And that's not even ODing it either, because you just saw 3 straight 40+ performances. You just saw it. So the scoring aspect isn't in question, but it's just the passing aspect. And then sometimes I realize, like, maybe if it's not there, sometimes Cam should pass out of whatever he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just reading it. There's
sometimes, like, even last game, like, obviously it didn't really bother me, but we were in a spot where he didn't need to chuck up a shot with 23 seconds left on the shot clock. You could have looked for a better look and put your team down to 3 or whatever. And maybe if the shot clock's running down and you haven't been able to get anything, just don't hoist anything up. Even though the hoists do go in occasionally, that's just Cam. But there's some looks you can get better. Like, especially you have like a TJ Warren, and especially with KD coming, if KD does come back, so.
Like, you know what's crazy? Like, and Julian can attest to what I'm about to say. He looking like me out there, bro. Like,
no, that's crazy. Which version? Which version? You talking about the which league was it?
No, I'm talking about NBA, bro. You looking like me out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, little razzle dazzle here, little cross up there.
I mean, I heard, Cam is looking real demonic right now. I'll say that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying he not looking real demonic right now. He don't got black Air Force energy.
I would say he's on a. I would say he's on a heater. I want to say he's demonic. That's a crazy ass term.
Yo, that's hilarious. He said Black Air Force energy is crazy. But yeah, that's all I got on Cam, man. Like I said, now that Spencer, DFS, I saw somebody said that DFS is gonna play on Thursday against the Bulls. I'm not sure about Spencer, but hopefully we'll see. We'll get our debut. We'll get both of them debut, Spencer and DFS, on Thursday.
I'm looking forward to
score
especially
40
seeing like
time.
DFS, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
we're gonna be able to get a primary defender. That'll be good. We know we can hit the 3-ball, and then Spence, another guy that will be a huge help, because like you look at games like these and going into the Clippers game late yesterday, we could have really used a Spencer Dinwiddie tonight. We could have really used a Spencer, because if Cam Thomas was doing what he was doing in the fourth quarter, right, and everything's going slow, who are we kicking the ball out to? Nobody. We had Drew Smith, disgusting. I don't got anything against the dude, and we had DDJ didn't actually look too bad tonight, but those shouldn't be your options. Edmund Sumner shouldn't be one of your options. He isn't bad, and yeah, he can do it sometimes, but he's so out of place that I don't even want to it's hard to even put him on like a pedestal or anything. But if you have Dinwiddie, you have a guy who can get you a bucket and facilitate. He's a point guard.
Let me ask you this: do y'all think this is another thing Cam needs to work on? Because when Spencer and DFS come back, does Cam need the ball to be effective? Like, does he need the ball? Like, is he like a Luka, James Harden?
Have we seen him do anything off the ball? Is my question.
Yeah, like, can he play off the ball?
I don't see it. I mean, I hope he can, but
Let me know in the chat.
I don't like it. It's different with that's obviously that's one of the things that separate him and Kyrie is because Kyrie can just spot up and just.
Kyrie can play off the ball. That's the thing.
He can play off the ball.
KD too. KD's off the ball too.
And you know what's something I do want to see, like Cam Thomas gets so much lift off of the ground. Yo, try and cut sometimes if you got to, because he can get up, bro. He can. He's had like 3 career dunks and he had 2 in the past 2 games.
He always gets so high, but he just never dunks it. Like, he gets like above the rim, but he just lays it up.
He doesn't. But you know what the thing is? He doesn't even need to. And you know what the thing is? With the layups, he jumps so high. They're uncontested. He jumps so high. I don't even know how he gets that high off the ground.
Shout out to Smooth. He said Cam is great, just has to pass more. He's always looking to score and almost never looking to pass. He has a bright future though. Shout out to Callaway. Jew never told me how he felt about the Kai trade. Ooh, Juju. He's talking to you, Juju.
Wow, I know why she bringing that up. I'm hurt. That's all it is. I'm hurt and I'm depressed.
It's okay. He has a new player stand now. Cam Thomas.
Whamron?
Whamron. Wham Wamus.
But you know why Cam jumped so high? Cause he got them. See one thing about Cam, he got them thighs, bro. So it's a lot of power. It's a lot of power in them legs, bro, so he can jump really. Why you doing?
Why you
playing that? Why you playing that cell?
Bro,
I'm breaking down the mechanics of why he jumped like that. I'm breaking down his anatomy. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't break down how he jumps, how you just say your first thought is thighs. That's the first one.
No, it's not my first thought. I'm just saying, bro. That's how he be jumping so high, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. I'm not gonna lie, Joe. He's giving BBL Ben a run.
He's giving BBL. I ain't want to say that, but that's how he get to the rim, bro. Because he get there and he hip check you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You'll feel that shit too, bro.
Yeah, bro. You'll fall to the ground. It can be.
Except unless you're Chris Paul, because Chris Paul is kind of built the same.
No, Chris Paul and James are, and that shit crazy.
I hate Chris Paul, bro. He is so good. His defense was Cam was like nothing in the fourth quarter until we got to the free throws.
Oh yeah, we forgot. We gotta talk about Ben Simmons. Somebody said we gotta talk about Ben Simmons.
He
Can we
sucks.
not?
What else do we have to say? We say the same
I'm
thing every
sorry.
time.
No, fuck that. Move on.
I'm about to say, what
No,
is there to
fuck
even
that.
like say type
You're
shit?
literally
Bro.
wasting it. You're wasting your time.
Do
Move
we?
on.
Do we?
Simmons.
Do, AJ, Chubbs, Julian, do we not say the same thing every stream about this
Yeah,
guy?
we say the same.
We
thing.
say the same thing. There's no point. It was the same thing tonight. He had 2 points. Get him off the team. Words can't even describe. Like, I wish I could cry on demand when I see him playing.
Hey, bro, when we
I
got
shit you not. It's not. Get him the fuck out. Get
when
him
we
the fuck out.
when we
It's
got
over.
that man, bro, I done told y'all about that man. See, my granddad, he's from Philadelphia. He's a Jaguars fan because he's lived here for like his whole majority of his life. But bro, he would always tell me, bro, about how like about how aggravating Ben Simmons was. I tried to tell you, bro, like in the offseason when we got him, I was like, bro, this man, like y'all don't understand the literature about this man Ben, bro. This man Ben be tripping, bro. Like this shit crazy.
What you say, Julian?
The literature.
Spell it.
What you mean? Literature. Stop playing.
Blah.
Yo,
There's really nothing to say.
Why do you say spell
really
that?
off the fact that the whole allure of Ben Simmons is how he was going to play with KD and Kyrie. And guess what? One of them's not here no more. So now Ben Simmons actually has to be a little bit different. He actually needs to score now. Like it's not even he needs to score.
He
now.
needs to.
He can't be Ben Simmons he was when we were talking about in the beginning of the season. He has to be a completely different Ben Simmons. It's a Ben Simmons we really haven't seen, and I don't think we're going to see for a while. So yeah, until he actually shows us that, fuck him. He doesn't exist.
Honestly, there's not Chubbs. There's nothing I love more than seeing a triple single from the guy who's getting paid $35 million a year to do it.
Who?
Chubbs, you said fuck Ben.
Who?
He gave you 2 points.
Who?
Bro,
he shot 100.
Chubbs, did you not watch the game?
He shot 100
and Ben Simmons combined for 45 tonight.
I don't know who's wearing numbers, man. I don't know who that person is. So I don't know what y'all talking about. He doesn't exist.
Ungrateful, bro.
He does not
yo,
exist.
this is getting crazy.
That's ungrateful, bro. The man shot 100%.
He said it's ungrateful,
field, bro. 100% from the field.
Man,
efficiency, bro.
Shout out to Callaway
Who
Ben and
shot
trade
100%
rumors.
from the field. Who is this person y'all talking about?
You don't know his name?
Like who? Like it's like who? Like
Yo,
I don't know who y'all talking about.
Callaway said Ben's in trade rumors. KD wants him gone.
Who's in trade rumors?
Ben.
Who?
Yo,
he does deserve that who treatment, bro.
We're done talking about this game. We're done talking about this game, right? I guess we're done.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do a trade. Well, I guess we'll see if we can get Spence and DFS on Thursday. As far as like the people I've been hearing a lot of Toronto. But we'll see. I mean, is it gonna be Siakam? Is it gonna be OG? Is it gonna be Fred?
Who do y'all want?
You know,
like who's at the top of y'all list?
Oh,
Siakam OG. Siakam OG.
I just want Siakam. I don't
Unless
even
we
like
pivot. It's Siakam or OG.
It's Siakam or OG.
How long does Sean keep holding for Toronto until he pivots? Like,
well,
I mean, he's got
until when's the when's the deadline?
Until Thursday 3 p.m.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
259. Yeah.
No. Actually, I actually don't want to hear that because sometimes there are trades that happen at like 3:10. If there's a trade that happens at 3:10, Sean Marks will be the one. It would be Sean Marks,
bro.
But but the thing, we're gonna see a trade. We're definitely gonna see it. We're obviously gonna see a trade. One, because we need it, and two, we just opened up a roster spot. Actually, my bad. It's for Serge Ibaka. What am I saying? We're not making any more moves. It's for Serge Ibaka.
Yeah. So y'all saying he should just wait one more day, or he should just be like, you know what, Toronto, we're not gonna work.
Honestly, if you can make the move. If you can make the move today, do it. If you can make just whenever you can make the move, do it. I mean, if it's at the expense of getting Clax, that's something we have to talk about. But the thing is, if we don't give up Clax, what are they going to take from us besides our picks? Because Siakam is like
they're going to want Clax, bro.
They're gonna I mean, like I said, the only way I'd be getting rid of Claxton for Siakam is if you get Naz Reid, but Naz Reid doesn't sound like he's going anywhere. But honestly, if you don't give up all of your picks, Like you're able to keep like a pick and you still have your role players. I don't know if you might be able to get a Nas Reed. And if you're able to get Siakam and Nas Reed, shit, I would do it.
Well, the most thing Toronto wants is Clax is the number one thing they want,
Ben
and
Simmons,
then it's our first round picks.
Isn't Ben Simmons?
But
a
to
part of
match
that
the
too?
salaries, you got to add somebody like Joe, a couple of more people for
Bro,
Siakam. Siakam's getting paid $35.5 million.
Wasn't Simmons in the talks though?
Oh yeah, they would take Ben Simmons too.
Do it,
but-
please do it,
Bro,
But-
you can
Who's
throw
gonna
Ben
come?
Simmons you can throw Ben Simmons as like a little appetizer or something. Like you could do Joe,
Ben
Patty,
Simmons and Clax,
you
you
know.
throw that in, and with a couple of picks, that could probably get you Siakam.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
But I don't know if Sean wants to throw both of them in though. That's what I'm saying. Like, he probably wants to give up Ben and Joe or some couple of guys and not.
But why?
Gotta give
And
it
but you also have to think of it from the Raptors standpoint, right? Why would they take anyone else besides Claxton or Cam Thomas? But we're not getting rid of him. We're not getting rid of him.
Well,
Why?
giving them
Why
Ben
would why
Simmons,
would
that's
why would they want anybody else on the team? Why would if they're blowing it up? Why would they take any of our role players? Why would they take Joe Harris? You know?
Oh, wait,
why would they take some easy guys?
It says stream unavailable.
They blocked us.
I think they took us down.
Is it?
Why?
Stream
That hasn't-
suspended for policy violations.
That hasn't happened in a long time.
That's true.
Yeah, Julian, it's because you said them fucking thick thighs. Damn it.
Nah, bro.
Shit, bro.
The bot-
Yeah,
the bot-
it's just stream unavailable.
The bot clap. Hold on. There's no way.
Did we get reported?
Did we get reported?
I'm
It
not
was
even
bad.
playing any clips though. I'm not playing
Someone
no
said
clips.
clutch
Still
cut the
seeing
stream.
live.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Someone says Ben's PR team working over. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But they can still hear us.
Yeah, someone said it must be Julian's thick thighs comments. I know it was that.
Nah,
Fred.
you wild. Hold
That's
on. I'm in the
crazy.
chat. Can you all hear?
They can hear us though.
Oh,
No.
no.
I'm asking right now. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nah. It says stream unavailable. Like they completely cut the feed off.
Damn. It's gonna end it there.
All right, I'm gonna tell them.
I mean, I forgot. This hasn't happened to me. I remember when this used
It's
to
been
happen.
a year. It's been like a long year.
Yeah.
You know, I texted AJ about this, bro. So we witnessed the beginning of all of this and the end.
Okay,
of all
we
of
back.
this.
We back. We back. All right, we back.
We're here.
Wait, we're back.
We here. We here.
Hey,
Oh, no, that's crazy. Yo,
how does that
why
even
Ben-
happen?
How Ben Simmons reporters, yo?
Yeah, Ben Simmons trying to get us.
Yo, shout
Canada.
out! I forgot who commented it, but he said Ben Simmons' PR team is working overtime. That's true.
Ben tried to clap us.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo. Hey,
It's okay. God, how would you say that?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm talking about he tried to clap the stream, bro. See,
Okay,
that's why
fair.
y'all need to stop bullying him. That's why y'all need to stop bullying him.
I don't
Every
know,
Me
episode,
too.
you know.
What
You know
policy violation,
what
though?
deserves bullying? 0 points and 2 points. How do you know what? Honestly, what am I saying? 2 points is sustainable. We're gonna win with 2 points coming from a guy who's making $35 million a year and a guy who dribbles the ball off of his foot. I love guy. You gotta love the guy who gets booed by his own fans.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Ben has
yo.
fans.
Let me read
No.
a super chat. Shout out to
Actually, no,
Smooth.
not by his fans, but by the team's fans. He's just on the
Oh,
team,
yeah,
so that's why
He
he
said if Clax gets traded, I'm pulling him to the Clays and fighting the whole front office. Yeah, man. I mean, I was gonna post
Gotta
that
run fade.
right before they clapped the stream. I was gonna post a poll. Did I post a poll?
You did
Yeah,
post
you
a poll.
did.
You
You
pulled-
did.
Oh, there?
Everyone's
Okay.
saying no, bro.
Yeah, because if I'm Masai Ujiri and I'm blowing it up, I'm asking for Clax. Well, this is my starting because you know you got to start high in negotiations. Clax, Cam, and 3 first rounds for Siakam.
Damn.
Oh wait.
Well-
Let us make the salaries. I don't think the salaries work with that.
You're
But it
giving
like-
up all
somebody
those.
else.
You're
Joe
giving
Harris.
up all the first rounders for Siakam.
And Joe
All
Harris.
of them.
Actually, no, I don't want Joe Harris. I want somebody younger. I'm a rebuilding.
Y'all gonna find, like, let's be honest. If
Mm.
tomorrow, if a trade don't happen, that means we ain't doing shit, in my opinion. But if a trade does happen, y'all gonna find out who's really untouchable. Like,
Yeah.
this is how this shit goes down.
Well,
Like,
allegedly KD made Cam untouchable, like in the beginning, because Cam was gonna. They were thinking about trading Cam, and KD was like, no.
And
Cam
and
is
that's further
untouchable.
proved his points. Well, I mean, now Cam Thomas has dropped 40 plus 3 games in a row, and
Yeah.
so I don't see Cam being moved at all.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this Toronto thing happens, man. I mean, like I said, Sean Marks got 24 at midnight. He'll have 24 hours to figure something out. If not, you got to pivot to somebody else because you gotta get better. Like,
But I guess the problem with all my personal opinion, I don't really see a big trade happening if it's not the Raptors in our standpoint, because there's not a lot of sellers on this market at all. There's
Yeah,
more
true.
there's a lot of buyers, but there's no sellers. Like it's not gonna work out. The only sellers that I'm actually seeing is Toronto. And you know what? If you really want to win right now, you're gonna have to pull the trigger on Siakam. If you really want KD to stay here, you have to pull the trigger. You have to do it. But the thing is, obviously, we're in such a deep hole in the center position that you have to. You can't go to Thursday without having a center. You can't do it. You
Bro.
can't, especially if you trade for Siakam.
He can still pivot to Bamba and Naz Reid. Like, he should still at least make offers if he hasn't not yet.
He has to.
Bamba is not. I don't think Bamba's price is that high.
But my personal opinion is that a big trade will definitely happen before a small one, because all the big trades happen before the small ones. Really.
Yeah, those are small trades. Like Bamba and Naz Reid, those are small trades. Like,
bro. Like,
but
if
not doing those,
we're in such a bad position, bro. Because like the reason why you would literally have to do something is because you have to. Like, we're not really in a safe position like that. We're not trying to put something around KD first and foremost, bro. Like, we're trying to literally put something around KD for the chance that he'll stay, for the chance that he'll like what he sees and stays. Like, KD is not guaranteed. He probably already wants to leave, probably. So it's like, if you don't put the right shit around him, and then if you don't give him something to where we can make like a good playoff run, bro, he's not even gonna think about staying here, bro. So it's like you're trying
that's
to.
why everybody's like wants Siakam, because he's an all-star.
It's like,
ultimately,
KD, we got you, KD. Look, stay here.
Like, Siakam's gonna give you 27.
Hell yeah.
6,
And you still have your boy who's been going off.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it comes down to, do you want to win a championship or not? And this honestly came back to another argument I was making earlier on stream. This 2 timeline bullshit just never works out in sports, where you try to draft players young and then you try to compete for a championship. It never ends well, because one of those timelines is going to get fucked up. Like, now Cam is finally doing what we've all wanted him to do, and now there's a chance he could get traded. So if y'all want to win a chip, this is what it's going to take. There was never a trade that didn't require you giving up your young talent. Look at what the Lakers did. They damn near gave up every single person they drafted over the last 5 years for Anthony Davis, and they end up winning a chip. So if y'all really want a chip, this is what it's gonna fucking take.
Yeah,
like,
if you're in win now mode, you got to sacrifice somebody if you're in win now mode. But that's the sad part about it.
Personally, if you want to win, you either either buy at the deadline and you get KD to stay. Maybe I still don't even know.
Small percentage.
Or you don't do anything and KD's out tonight.
Let me ask y'all this. This might be my last question, and we'll probably end this soon. Is there a chance KD can get traded at the deadline? Do you guys see that, or is? Let me ask the chat. Do you guys see that KD getting traded at the deadline?
That literally should be illegal.
No, not at the deadline.
Impossible, out of this realm. You think it's
they're not going to do that.
The only way he gets traded is if like we said, like the Suns, the team that's inevitable, the team that's just destined to happen for KD.
Even then,
they offer everybody. You have to get a package that goes in that's insane, and that was even better. That was even better than what you got in the summer. That's the only way you trade KD.
The thing is,
that's
like,
the only
I know
way.
KD's upset, and I know he's arguing, or he's upset at front office. So it's like, we don't know if he requested a trade. What if he did request a trade, but we just don't know it? Like, what if he's in that office right now, like, get me out of here right now, and we don't know it? You know
at the end of the day, he already requested a trade Kyrie, even with Kyrie opting into his deal. Kyrie's gone, and they left on a really bad note. Why would KD be happy about any of this?
Yeah.
And we still don't know. They've been saying, yeah, we want to build around you, but you already took away the guy he thought he would be he would be playing the rest of his career with. And the
That's
reason
why
why he
you.
signed the extension.
That's
If
why
he
you
knew
had the
Kyrie,
max
if he knew this
though.
fallout with Kyrie would happen, KD would have never signed on that dotted line,
Nope.
and we would have never had this. This big three would have been gone a long. This
Long
big
ass
three would have
time
been
ago.
gone a long time ago. A long time ago. You already. And the thing was, you offered KD, Harden, and Kyrie all extensions in the offseason. KD was the only one to sign. That it effed you up, and the Kyrie Vax thing was the beginning of the end. It was it.
See, this is why I said earlier in the offseason. That's why I said I would have maxed Kyrie for that very reason, so that I could keep him. But I respected that their reasoning why they wanted to give him a year. But this is why ultimately you shouldn't have done that, because now KD is there's maybe
Trying to leave.
like if everything were to go perfect and he were to get good pieces, we get Siakam and all that, 15% chance he stays. So it's unfortunate. That's why you shouldn't have traded Kyrie, bro, because they wanted to play together forever. And y'all out here playing games. So they're gonna regret that. I feel like in a season or two.
You already regretted trading James Harden. You already regretted it.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly like James Harden was kind of in the same. Honestly, James Harden was kind of in the same boat contract wise and everything like that. If we wouldn't have traded Harden, because he probably would have left in the offseason just like Kyrie. But it's all unfortunate how everything unfolded too, because it was a simple. The NYC thing is what fucked us. Bad. Without that, we probably still have our 3 stars.
Oh, they're coming at you in a chat, Syph. They're coming at Syph.
Nobody coming at him.
Because he doesn't want to trade for Siakam.
No, he said KD and Siakam isn't enough to win a chip, and then somebody said that Kawhi and Siakam got a chip together though.
Yeah. No, yeah, for a fact.
Yeah,
Siakam's better.
Siakam's definitely a championship. That puts us right back on the championship hopes.
Right there.
You give us Siakam with KD, that right back.
And
on
say you add on Naz Reid, the reason why I'm totally like. I don't know. It's gonna suck saying goodbye to Clax, but if you're able to get a Naz Reid on top of that, Naz Reid in the situation that he's been begging to be in, which is starting 5, which he obviously is going to get if we trade for him and Clax is gone.
If you find a way to keep KD, Siakam, and you keep Clax,
yes,
DFS and Spence, I'm taking that to the chip.
Of course, you're taking that home. And the thing is, like, I don't know if you're able to somehow. You see, I just don't understand. Like, if you're able to do that, obviously that's great for us. But like, if you're the Raptors, why the hell would you make a deal with us if you don't get Cam Thomas or Nick Claxton or any of our young guys? Why would you do that?
What about
rebuilding? Unless we involve a third team, that's the thing. Unless we involve a third
if you,
team.
I guess the only thing you can say is Ben Simmons. But the thing is, how are you going to rebuild around a guy who scores 0 on a consistent basis?
That's the point. They want to be bad so they can get.
And he's played 26 games and he's missed 24. I think
they want to tank though, so they can get the picks. They would take Ben Simmons because they're blowing it up. They're rebuilding. They would like to tank and get them picks.
Okay, but then I guess in that sake, then I would trade. I would trade all the picks. I don't care about the
Scotty
picks.
though. They're gonna keep Scotty
at the end, yeah, and and they have Scotty, and they will still have OG, because if we make a trade for Siakam, it's just Siakam, obviously, it's just him. But what you have to do is if you have to offer all the picks, obviously 3 first rounders. You already saw what happened with Gobert, and it was a bunch of role players. Honestly, you could probably you might be able to sneak out of the deal without trading Claxton. But if you're the Raptors, I think that's a very low possibility for us.
It's a low possibility because their number one option is Clax. They want him. Like they've been wanting him since last year. The Clax literally talked about it. He thought he was gone last year.
Why we can't give?
He said he's like, I was gonna get traded. He's like, I thought I was out the door. I thought I was gonna get traded, but I stayed.
Why we can't give him Spencer or somebody? Because if we think that Cam Thomas is like I'm not gonna say, like I said, I don't think Cam Thomas is gonna like average 40, for the rest of the season. But I'm thinking of like Cam Thomas and TJ Warren and Spencer, and I'm like, we could probably get rid of one of y'all, like type shit. I would like to keep Cam, but they're all very like similar players, and then we have Seth as well. Like why we can't give him, one of those 4 guys? Like I would throw Spencer in there, bro. Like, not that I don't fuck with Spencer, right? He just got back, and I love the guy. But at the end of the day, like,
Oh, for Siakam, I'll throw him right in. I'm sorry,
Something,
Spencer.
Yeah,
I'll throw you right in there, Spence.
something
No,
I have
that's
to
not-
mention.
that-
That's
no, AJ, that's not
that
true.
Spencer thing is dead because Spencer can't be in a trade unless he's packed individually with just him and other picks. It can only be that he can't.
Oh,
be packed
that's the
with
rule.
other
I thought
players.
there was a rule about it. What's the
Yeah.
rule?
Yeah, you can't. Spencer does, but you know what the thing is, even even if you get Siakam, I don't want to pivot off Dinwiddie at all. I didn't want to pivot off Dinwiddie when we were in talks
I didn't
originally
either.
yesterday for him. I don't want to
Me
pivot
either.
off Dinwiddie.
He's a good point guard. He would be. He's a real point guard.
He's someone. You know what? Our guard situation is finished. We don't need to worry about that at all. That's completely dead. There's no point of getting Will Barton in the buyout market. That's not even something you focus on anymore. Because now you have. I mean, I guess you still have Ben Simmons because even though Ben Simmons does suck, he still provides you. He's still an elite passer. He's still an elite passer, regardless of if that's the only thing he does. At least he is a solid passer, and he'll at least do that and push the pace sometimes, and maybe stop and just hand the ball off to Royce O'Neal. But.
Yeah, let me read the chat. Shout out to Smooth. She said, Julian, I think if the Nets can keep the key players and add another proven one, KD stays, but class can't be part of the deal. Mans is too important.
Of course not.
Yeah.
You can't give up class.
We're already shot in the
That's
center
E-King.
situation as it is, and plus, Day'Ron Sharp is unplayable. He can't catch the ball. He can't catch the ball.
Y'all think Josiah is like Josiah and Sean, like when KD said, get me out of here, Josiah and Sean was like, nah, you staying here, you're gonna like it. Like you think that's what happened?
I texted AJ this. I said what they were saying the leak this was leaked. They said you're staying with Ben Simmons and you're gonna like it. That's what they said to KD.
That's crazy.
They told KD. They told KD.
They said KD. They said KD, chill out. Look at what we about to get you, bro. And they pulled out the all the contracts. They pulled out the whole scouting list, all of that. They was like KD, bro. They begged them to stay.
Or they said, or KD said, trade me. And then you know what they said? No, fuck you.
No.
Nope.
No.
I'm straight on that. I appreciate the offer, but I'm good on that.
Shout out to E-King. Hey, E-King. Somebody said Spicy P became Spicy Poo. That's crazy.
The spin cycle, man.
All right, y'all, man. Let's trade deadline, man. We'll be back. I mean, it's getting 24 hours, literally. We're almost 24 hours away, man. We'll see what happens. Right now, we're talking to Toronto. We'll see if Sean pivots, if any rumors break out, just follow me on Twitter. Follow all of us on Twitter, and then follow our Instagram, Nets Kingdom 24/7. I gotta change that now. It's Nets Kingdom 24/7. 24/7 now.
That. It makes sense. Do y'all get it? Because like 24/7, like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Julian, now that you mentioned it, now I know. Now I understand. Thank you. Now I didn't get it before.
Yeah, the way he said. Now I understand.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Callaway. Trade Day'Ron, Ben, and pick for Pascal. We'll see. Maybe they'll take that.
I
think Toronto wants picks. Of course, they still want Clax.
AJ, you know what I say to that trade offer? You know what I say to that trade offer? Fleece. Take
That's
those
a fleece.
picks.
Yeah, that's a fleece.
Hey, bro.
Enjoy your sixth grader.
Bro, a team. I'm giving the team Ben Simmons for free. Like I'm flat out, bro. Like I don't care. I don't need one pick back, bro. I don't need a player. I'll give Ben Simmons away for the free, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Pull what the OKC did and just trade him to a team so they can buy his ass out.
Exactly. That's all I'm doing. Good.
I hope his contract gets bought out. I hope it does because guess what? You're going back to you're gonna have to learn some Chinese, buddy. You're gonna have to learn some Chinese.
Yeah, Suns are they're really excessive because they're right. They know the Suns fans are they're like this close. Like they can taste Kate. Like they're like
oh, they're the only. If KD's gone, that's where he's going. It's simple as it's inevitable. It's not. There's no other team that has a shot of getting KD besides the Suns.
But what are they gonna give for KD?
Oh, they're gonna give up everybody. They're gonna give up Cam Johnson. They're gonna give up Mikal Bridges, and they're gonna give up all their picks. And it might even be more because KD's different.
Not Devin Booker though, right?
Not Ben. I mean, unless you get rid of Ben Simmons, they can't be on the same team together. And that's also quite a bit because what would you have besides KD if you get rid of all of those guys? Yeah. You don't really have anybody. That team is automatically worse than the team we are right now.
It is. Yeah,
Just because you get KD doesn't mean your team is just all this. Obviously, your team is gonna be good, but it's not.
That's why it's dumb to for them to do the trade. I feel like
That's why they're not gonna. That's why Booker isn't going anywhere. It's gonna be, but Ayton, and Bridges and Cam Johnson are the guys you have to get in the KD trade. And you know what the thing is, right now I'm in a situation where you have to just keep him for the rest of the year. At least do that. And if he wants out, I don't mind the Suns package, because you know what, we're still gonna be a pretty good team if we get that Suns package, and you trade for somebody like Pascal Siakam in the trade deadline. Your team will still look pretty good, but it would only have to be in the offseason, and you'd have to max out the value for it. That's it. Because I'm at a point right now where I'm fully set on KD just wanting to leave in the offseason. You have to prepare yourself for that, honestly, because no one prepared for a Kyrie trade request. No one prepared for that. So if you prepare for the worst, then you can't possibly be disappointed.
That's what I'll say to y'all in the chat, man. Just prepare for the worst, because anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. All right, y'all. Can follow us on Twitter. Rage is going crazy on TikTok. Nets Kingdom on TikTok. SoundCloud, Nets Kingdom Radio. DJ Chubbs on SoundCloud.
Y'all gonna watch Braun break the record. He got 20 at.
Is he on national TV right now?
He's on TNT. He got like 16 before he gets the record.
No, he got he got 6.
What quarter is it? I'm about to watch it right now.
Quarter two. It's 2 minutes
It's
left.
about to be halftime. So
and he got
how much he got? He's probably stat padding like crazy.
Yo, they down
all
9.
just handing him the ball. Like, go LeBron, go get it, go. Everybody just step out the way. They're not even playing defense.
No, they're down 12. I think.
No,
oh, Lakers down 12.
How are you? You know what?
That team
we might be the Nets, and we might be going through the most drama of a team has ever went through in the history of a basketball team ever, but we're not the Lakers.
AD, I've always said that, bro. We always complain. I've always said we could be the Lakers. We could be the Los Angeles Lakers, but I'm not gonna talk shit no more, because in the offseason we might be in a worse position. So I'm not even gonna say shit.
Might be blow it up Central.
I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit no more.
Blow it up Central. Man.
But you know what? The funny thing is with all this is, you know what they can really say? If they really just don't want to trade KD, they just say, you know what? You're staying on this team, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna have to like it, because we aren't. But you know what? If KD ultimately does request a trade and everything's just bad and we don't trade him, the Nets are gonna be looking really bad. No one's trading with us. No one's gonna want to sign here. Yeah. We'd just be F'd. We'd be F'd. We're already F'd because they saw the Kyrie situation and they saw how it went down with Harden.
Bro, I would look KD dead in his face and lie if I'm the front office. I don't care, bro. I would lie so hard to him, bro.
Julian, that's what they already did that, because when he signed on that dotted line, they said Kyrie would be there. They offered Kyrie. They offered all those extensions. Little did they know. Well, the two other guys are gone.
Be like gone. Kevin, bro. We don't trip, bro. We about to get Giannis, bro. Just sit tight. Just sit tight, bro. We about to get Giannis. Jokic said he gonna come here, bro. Just be patient with us, bro. You know, that's what I would say to KD, bro.
And in a business like this, and in life in general, you're gonna have to lie to get what you want in general. So that's just how it works. And the thing is, one thing I'll say is, even if reports do come out, lying helps people. It helps you. It can help you. Lying can help you. It can boost whatever you're posting. It can help. You saying you're not going to trade KD could be a simple tactic to get more out of a deal. And why would you put that up there? Why would you ever do that?
All the KD picks I have on this thing is hilarious.
Nah,
all right, y'all, man.
Kevin Durant is he's just a funny dude.
Protect Kevin Durant at all costs, man.
It doesn't make anything it's like he's one of those people, he does anything outside of what you're used to seeing him doing. He just looks goofy.
Not only protect Kevin Durant, hold him hostage if you have to.
Hold him hostage.
If you got to do it. I don't want to say that about my guy, but you got to put him in Nets jail.
We're already doing it.
But Nets jail.
But you know what the thing is? When we didn't trade him in the offseason, we were already doing it. He rescinded his trade request essentially because he saw, you know what, I'm not going to get traded. So you know what? All right, whatever. Man. I'm going to have to get. It's like when
about it.
it's like when your mom says you can't get that toy, bro. You just have to just be like, all right.
This is how Katie. We're gonna end this on. This is how Katie looked at the front office, y'all.
Last year, at the end of last year, you guys were on the same
Did
page.
we have our whole team?